Today is Friday, February 6th, 2015. According to the UN, ISIS has turned to selling Iraqi children into slavery. I'm Brighton Chandler.
And I'm Paul Gorley. How far would you go to teach a 6-year-old about stranger danger? Your CSN News starts now.
ISIS is subjecting Iraqi children to a series of horrors, including putting price tags on them and selling them as slaves, the UN said. In a report released this week, the world body accused ISIS of increasingly using children in its bloody campaign of terror, which includes enslaving, raping, beheading, crucifying, and burying people alive. We have had reports of children, especially children that are mentally challenged, who have been used as suicide bombers, most probably without them even understanding what has happened or what they have to expect, said an expert from the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child. Some as young as 8 are getting training to become soldiers. Meanwhile, the King of Jordan vows to continue attacks against the terror group.
How do you teach a 6-year-old about stranger danger? In Missouri, one family staged a terrifyingly fake kidnapping. According to the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, sometime before February 2nd, the boy's aunt approached a man who worked at a gas station to enlist him in the scheme. She said her nephew was too nice and the family wanted to scare him. The man then waited for the 6-year-old to get off the bus and lured him into his truck after school on February 2nd. Once the boy was in the truck, he pulled out a handgun, threatened him, bound the boy's feet and hands with plastic bags and covered his face with a jacket so that he couldn't see. Then the boy was delivered to a basement where he was terrorized by his own family. The boy has been placed in protective custody and several members of his family charged with felony kidnapping.
Like almonds, they're probably going up in price. Why? California is heading into a 4th year of drought. As spring closes in, any precipitation they receive in the higher elevations will likely fall as rain, not snow, making it harder to store water in reservoirs. Unfortunately, demands for almond has soared exponentially over the past decade, and it takes a full gallon of water to produce a single almond. Further, more water is required to yield 4 almonds than an entire head of lettuce. Between the summer of 2013 and the summer of 2014, even with the current drought, growers planted 48,000 acres of new almond orchards. Due to current laws, those almonds will be getting watered, but the fight for water will probably raise the prices. We'll be right back.
CSN Broadcasting adopted a shark, a mature great white female named Lydia, who measures 14 feet, 6 inches, and approximately 2,000 pounds. Since she was tagged in Florida, she's traveled around 32,000 miles. She treks all over the East Coast and Mid-Atlantic. Most of her time is spent off the southern coast of Newfoundland. Lydia last surfaced February 5th, 2015 at 5:45 p.m., heading towards Nova Scotia. You can track Lydia's movement and progress on osarch.org. Check out her profile, view her pictures and videos, and experience the life of a shark.
Today's weather is brought to you by Dr. Kim Keller. Your smell is your first impression. Make it a good one and visit Dr. Keller today.
Today's high is 57 with a low of 48, mostly cloudy. Tomorrow's high is 61 with a low of 42 with showers.
Seniors, early project graduation tickets will go on sale at the Saturday's Bulldog Brawl on February 7th at the February 10th basketball game, the February 11th wrestling meet, and the February 12th basketball game. Project Grad will be held at Big Al's this year, and the ticket price will be a discount special of $35 on these 4 nights. After next week's events are over, the price will go up to $40. So plan to go to the Project Grad party, bring your money, and come to these events and buy your tickets early to save money. If you have any questions, look up Nampa High Project Grad Nampa High Project Grad 2015 on Facebook.
You could be the next big thing at NHS. The annual NHS Talent Show is coming up on February 27th at 7 p.m. in the Little Theatre, and winners will receive cash prizes. All students are welcome to try out on February 17th from 3 to 5 p.m. in the Little Theatre. Applications will be available in the office or Mrs. Levi's room, number 201, next week. Stay tuned for that. The deadline to submit your application is February 13th.
Valentine's Day is approaching, and many of you don't know who your Valentine will be or if you've picked the right one. Thankfully, the speech and debate team is here to help you out by finding who your ideal match is. We will be selling your ideal match February 9th through 13th during all 3 lunches. Make sure you know you picked the right Valentine before the big day comes.
The CAP 15 high school movie trailer contest is on. A $1,000 grand prize divided equally between the producer and school will be given out. The top 15 entries will be shown on the big screen at the awards ceremony. For complete contest rules, visit caped.com/contest. The entry deadline is April 1st, 2015.
Today's SAT word of the day is assuage, a verb that means to calm, to pacify.
You could use it this way. Deanna's insistence that the teapot was already cracked assuaged Frida's fears that she had broken it.
That's the news. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on the Bulldog Edition.